Happy Monday, everybody. You know what that means? It's time for the Reliables here on Zombie Orpheus Entertainment. Brought to you by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Glad you could all be here. And by all of you, I don't even know who's out there right now. But whoever you are, I love you. Welcome to part 2 of my 3-part series.
Welcome to that talk.
This should be a lot of fun.
It worries me when you giggle like that.
Yes. Well, like I said, welcome to the Reliables, the most interactive RPG around as far as I'm concerned, where you get to influence the story at your whim. We have a wonderful store available for you. If you want to take a look at that right now, you can do that. That should show up in your chat window where it's supposed to be. And Helen's going to tell you all about it.
I got in trouble for being too... I got in trouble for being too long last week, so I'm going to try to move this along. We'll see what actually happens, though. Also, they've moved me to a different spot, so now I can see chat. Anyway, so that leads us to our first one, the hashtag shoutout. If you want our bot to read something out loud from chat, you can get yourself a shoutout. You can tell Bryce how pretty he is. Let's see, a Benny saved is a Benny earned. If you want to buy us a Benny so that we can, hi guys, I can see you. Okay, so that we can move ourselves on the sliders so that we can re-roll our dice so that maybe we can pick up a different initiative. That's what the Bennies are for. Oh, so we can soak damage. Because I think Christian's going to damage us today.
It could happen.
It could happen. Speaking of Christian, we have Doiled again. That is a Benny that
I used to hurt you.
That Christian uses to hurt me. And if you love me, you won't give him any.
I don't need any. I have 10 right now.
Yeah.
You have 10?
That's horrible. Yeah.
No, we're going to die.
Suck it, players.
Oh,
No.
my God. All right. Win, lose, or draw. For these, if we have a bad initiative and we don't want to burn a Benny, we can use a win, lose, or draw so that we draw a second card. More on that later, but that refers to our initiative. If we want to go ahead of Doyle's super-powered henchman, that's the way we can do that. Dance Magic Dance. Y'all love a meat puppet. If you buy this thing, we will dance for you like puppets on strings to weird music. What was it last time? Elevator jazz?
Whatever it was magnificent.
It was amazing. I have never wanted to dance.
I think next time we should dance to snake jazz.
What is snake jazz? Perfect. All right, if you want a story time, if you just need to listen to me talk for a hell of a lot longer, you can pick up a story time. That actually goes for any player, if you really want, and they'll tell you a story about their life or the life of the avatar they happen to be in. Let's see, a reliable source. And during a reliable source, a person has to stop, drop, and tell you the truth. And that's done sort of like, I don't know, what is
like
this?
a confessional.
Like a confessional on a reality TV show. I can be here being like, man, I was setting Bryce up for this super awesome dunk on this bad guy played by Christian Doyle, and it just completely missed it. And now I'm really disappointed. Let me tell you how it would have gone in my world. Let's see. Oh, that's my voice. All right.
I hear you from behind you.
Watch out, sucker. All right, getting an education, kind of like a Doiled again, except meaner, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you buy an edge for our Edge Lord GM, what you will be doing is giving advantages to all of the NPCs.
Actually, I'm GMing this week.
Our Edge Lady. All right. Rule of cool. You get one of these. We get to describe to you, the viewers, how we would do an attack. Physics be damned. Dice rolls be damned. And if it's the coolest one, you will vote for it. And then we get to do it without any penalties. Everybody else will have to try with all of the penalties inherent to, well, failing. Let's see, a hack attack. A hack attack is a little like a rule of cool, except for you. Yes, you get something too. You get to throw something at us that you create and design all yourselves to either help, hinder, or completely confuse us. And that is our store. Over to you, Doyle.
Ooh, it's back to me. I love that. That's fantastic. Today we are going to be playing one of the greatest role-playing games in the world, the Savage Worlds Adventure Edition by Pinnacle Entertainment Group.
Hey Ellen, what are you drinking tonight? Hashtag shout out.
It's not gin.
It sure isn't.
Yeah.
It's sparkling water. I'm treating myself tonight with hydration.
Savage Worlds Adventure Edition by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. That's what I was talking about. Yes, that's the game that we are playing here. It's a very, very easy system to catch on to. It's, it's for the rules lovers in you. It's rigid yet flexible, like steel. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful game. Check it out if you get a chance. Savage Worlds.
Savage.
Savage.
Everything okay?
Oh.
Good. All right.
Sounds great.
Everything's fine, I guess.
Everything okay here.
Under control.
We did lose our monitor over here, so I got concerned, which is why I asked. Let's introduce everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I don't do this very often. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not usually sitting in this spot. I hope I'm doing an okay job. I'm really, really nervous.
So good.
We can tell you're just kind of shiny and dewy.
No, that's because of sweat. It's like 90 degrees in here, and I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt. It was
Under
a
the
real-
table, restless.
It was a bad
Just moving.
idea. I should not
Flurry of
have
activity.
done that.
I'm curious.
Let me
to look under the
introduce-
table to see what Restless like syndrome,
You
but
don't
I'm
want to see
worried
what's
about
going
what I'll
down. Yeah,
see.
no, you don't want to.
Let me introduce my wonderful, if somewhat chatty cast. First up, Helen Roundhill as
Okay.
Princess Hedgehog, last of her species, a fungal goblin with amazing magic powers. Princess Hedgehog loves to be the center of attention.
And rightfully so.
Next up, we have Bryce Bebop as Victory, hero of the multiverse at this point. Expert at just about every skill you can have, and he looks good doing it. Vector Reigns is, well, probably the best suited to be the leader of the Reliables, even though it's not his job. Yet. And of course, introducing Owen Severns as Guy Whiteman. Poor Guy. He's just a guy with maybe a weird alien symbiote super soldier attached to him that he is convinced is some kind of ghost or demon. Guy Whiteman. And of course, me, your host, GM, Christian Doyle. Hi. Nice to see you. Last time on the Reliables, it was time to go get our pilot back. The Reliance has been floating through the metaverse for months and months and is finally about to hurtle into a star, killing all of our heroes, which would be very anticlimactic for the show. So we based a few episodes around it.
Go.
First, our heroes got introduced to Guy Whiteman for the first time, who didn't really seem to know where he was and got thrown right into the mix and seems to be doing very well. You all got thrown into a metaverse where you were all superheroes of varying degrees of superheroics. Then you stole a spaceship and went to another world where you finally tracked down the backpack that supposedly contained Pierce. Once you entered the backpack, you have found yourself in a large jungle surrounded by scantily clad women riding dinosaurs and pointing spears at you.
Oh, yeah.
The dream.
Yes, definitely the dream, but of like a 14-year-old boy.
The dream.
So that's where we all left off. We lost Tom somewhere along the way because he couldn't go in the bag for one reason or another. It does seem a little bit strange. So there you are, kind of half getting up, half lying on the ground, surrounded by these busty warriors riding dinosaurs, carnivorous dinosaurs, scary, scary dinosaurs.
With tiny arms.
Some of them do have tiny arms, yes. Some of them have big, scary raptor arms, though. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guys,
Alright.
this is just like
They
a
could
dream I
open
had.
doors.
we don't know.
Damn.
We're not there yet. And they say, you will come with us.
Yes, we will.
Yes, ma'am. I'll come wherever you want me to.
Santa got my letter.
It is then that you are racked with a terrible pain You look down at your paw, because of course you were in the body of a dog, and see it slowly, like, disintegrating away.
Oh, good.
Think some endgame stuff. Like, your bodies are literally floating away. And then there is this horrible burning sensation and a white light that is somewhat familiar that gets much, much, much bigger and then much, much, much smaller and fades into darkness. Dun, dun, dun!
So much rain.
What could be in store for our heroes today? Tune in and find out on What's in the Bag.
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
When you awake, things are not as they were. You are in what appears to be the inside of a hut, and you are all back to back, tied together to makeshift chairs of some kind that look like they're made out of a rattan or bamboo, very rustic looking. But you're all tied together. The next thing you notice is that your avatars are not there. In fact, you are in the bodies of yourselves. Guy is Guy, Vector is Vector, Hedgehog is Hedgehog.
Man,
What has happened to your avatars?
getting really used to being
They
that
disintegrated,
limber.
by the way, in case
I'm
you're
taller.
wondering.
Wait, and by disintegrated, do we mean that they
You don't know.
died?
Whatever happened, they're not here, and you are.
They're back into their
Which
world.
means a couple of things. One, you have only your own abilities to fall back on, and two, anything that happens to you here happens to you.
Oh.
You don't get a free pass to go back to the
Okay.
ship if
Well then,
if your avatar gets killed because your avatar isn't here.
Snoo Snoo got more dangerous.
It sure as heck fire did.
Yeah.
But there you all are, tied back to back to back.
Still part of the dream, though.
Little bit. It's a dark room. There are no windows. There does appear to be one door that has hinges, so it's not too archaic.
Everybody okay?
I mean, yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to slip my robes.
That would be an athletics roll. What's your athletics?
I have a D6 in athletics.
All right, let's roll a couple of d6 for Vector Reigns. Target number is 4. You did not quite make that, Vector Reigns.
Just stretching. I'm just stretching.
Just stretching?
Oh yeah. Just stretching, guys.
You're perfect.
I know, but you gotta stay limber, guy. You gotta stay limber.
Right, you're gonna get.
Guy, this is like you've been bound by law before during your quarantine period. You know, there's some handcuff times. One thing you know is that John Ritta does not like to be tied up. It's not really their thing.
Okay.
Just something to
Okay.
keep in mind.
All right. Not a problem.
It does suck a little bit.
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to try to do while you are alone in this room?
Apart from the door having a hinge, is there anything else to see in the room?
Again, it is completely empty except for these chairs, a small table over in one of the corners that has a pitcher and a bowl on it, made out of some kind of pottery. And yeah, that's it. The ropes that you're tied together with, interestingly, appear to be vines, which, given the jungle that you landed in, makes a bit of sense.
Guys, this isn't a big deal, but I got kind of a thing about being tied up. We should get untied. We need to get untied.
Fireproof
Like now,
are you?
probably.
How fireproof are you?
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
Turns out, like most carbon-based beings, he is not at all fireproof.
Are you open to me trying something though? Anyway, just like the moment.
The idea goes through Hedgehog's head like a train through a tunnel. See what I did there? It's called using the environment. Know this.
Acting.
Rain's pretty good for the environment too. Yeah. I'm gonna try a thing, and as soon as you feel like you can or should, you should run.
I can't.
She's- They've got this.
Is she serious? We're tied. And I'm very flammable. I'll burn right up. I mean, nothing will be left.
It's gonna be fun.
Just a little fire.
Just a little fire.
No.
You could do that.
No,
right?
no. It's not going to be fine.
Okay.
Nothing is going to be fine
Okay,
if you do
Hedgehog,
this.
let's talk him through this.
All right. Owen, I got 4 cards here. I need you to draw one of these. If it is a black card, John Ritta is going to be in control. If it is a red card, it's all you, buddy. Let me mix these up for you a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Go read up that the entire.
I know, it's a problem. Now I can see chat. All I want to do is see what they're thinking.
What do we got? Oh, it's the 2 of spades. That puts the symbiote firmly in control.
I don't. We got to get untied. I don't feel good.
Guy, just you gotta calm down.
We got to untie these.
We're working. Well,
Yeah,
I got this
got a
problem.
plan.
There's a problem. It's kind of religious in nature. And maybe there's a priest here, but all I see is women that are.
okay.
You got a problem with women being priests?
No, not at all. I just
Because, like,
possibly
they'll make you
have.
get down on your knees and pray.
What is this? Why am I restrained? Get me out of here!
Okay. I'm gonna
Burn
cast
this place to the
fire
ground.
first.
So,
The crew,
all right. Well,
release me! I will not be restrained.
His voice is incredibly loud and seems to shake the shack that you are in. The pitcher in the corner begins floating just slightly above the bowl.
guy,
My.
guy.
This is not the way it was supposed to be. You
Who's the
must.
fire on it?
I apologize. I have sworn off excessive violence, but I want to burn everything to the ground.
I got you.
Funny story.
And I cast fire first.
No.
I have a 12 in spellcast.
Yes, you do. How are you moving your hands?
Well,
Do you just blink and your spells work, or you have to,
I mean,
you point at stuff, don't you?
we've never broached this topic before.
Well, I assumed a more traditional type spell casting.
I mean,
so you gotta
so
wave your,
if my hands
you gotta
are
wave
crossed,
your hands
I can
around.
kind of.
Yeah, but they're not. They're behind you.
Can you wiggle your ears?
Would you like to see how well I can move my hands behind me?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, okay.
Oh my.
Let's see. It's gonna look like. There you go.
All right. So you tickle Vector Reigns.
I tickle vector.
But he's actually,
Hedgehog.
but he's way too cool to be ticklish. So
I just-
yeah, there's really not a lot you can do.
Oh, it's 1,000 times worse for some reason.
Yeah, you did that.
Yeah, that's-
That's what you did.
John Ritta, your powers do not require movement of any kind to work.
all right.
Just letting you know, in case there was something you wanted to try.
Can I defend against this? How about
Well, I'm just,
okay. Sorry,
there's
go
nothing to
ahead.
defend against. Her
Okay.
spell can't work because it's magic.
I see. Okay. Can I snap the ropes using telekinesis?
Might be possible.
All
You
right.
have a pretty high strength with your telekinesis.
Okay. Where's
So, what's your psionic skill?
where's my sonic skill? Pepper's 15. Is that what that is?
Hey, all right, Benny for Hedgehog.
Do a little dance on a
Okay.
chair. You get Betty's
And then
lesson
you get to move back
learned.
with the strength of it.
Okay.
Which is probably enough to snap her up if you do well enough. So,
Okay. I would like to do that.
what is your psionics roll? It's a 12.
It's a 12. Oh, there we go.
So let's get a 12 and a 6 for Guy. See how we. Oh, that's definitely enough to make the power work. Let's give me. I need to roll a d10 for me. No, not going to be enough to break the rope. But that's okay. You have created enough of a ruckus and a racket with this outburst that the door opens and a very beautiful woman walks through the door, as you can probably imagine.
I'd stand up, but I'm a little tied up right now. Any chance you could assist me?
She straight up just giggles. It's adorable.
What is amusing? Why this behavior?
That will be quite enough out of you, sir.
Okay.
See what you
No. Bad dreadnought. Bad dreadnought.
What is this word?
Yeah, I'd like to know too.
Dreadnoughts are what you are.
Him? Us?
You, all
Oh.
of you. We caught you in the forest. You're clearly dreadnoughts.
I'm a
not
goblin.
a dreadnought.
Yeah, I can see that, she says.
So, goblins can be dreadnoughts?
Anybody could be a dreadnought if they join up.
What about pirates?
I don't know what a pirate is.
Okay, so
The king has deigned to see you for your trial and subsequent execution.
Oh,
king?
If you will kindly follow me, I will take you. You do not know of our king?
No.
no. I don't know. I also don't know of any execution, and since I don't understand it, you probably can't do it to me.
Also, I can't follow you. Still tied up.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I brought leads. Oh, I am baby. I am the king's first.
Oh,
Hey,
baby.
baby.
Hello.
What is happening?
It is very nice to meet you, even though you will soon be all dead.
Don't worry,
Ow.
guy. It's...
I will not permit this.
Out of curiosity, baby,
You gotta
do you
stop
have
him.
friends that are also named things like Posh and Spice and Sporty?
We have spices in some of our tea.
Okay.
And the king prefers his food very spiced.
Mm.
Our great king, the
Big
warrior,
Brown cup.
Does
the wielder of the powerful magic sword, the Terenthiax, the slayer of the great invincible Mukhtar, bringer of the storms, and kisser of many women.
Like baby. Does he have a name?
King?
Oh, just king? Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought
All
that
right.
was a title.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, all of that was his title.
So you're...
Wait, one more time. I didn't catch it.
Come with me, please.
I am becoming agitated.
She, two more women come in with a large, like, 10-foot long pole,
Oh.
and they kind of scoop in between you and like just lift up the pole, and now you're hanging like this. They had this
Wow.
all worked out very well. They seem to be very talented with knots.
The dream.
The cuffs were furrier in my dreams, but...
Why is Guy excited? This is disgusting.
John... Oh, that's right.
His thoughts are revolting.
It's
As you
true.
are led out of the hut, you see what can only be described as a large, lush jungle village. There are houses in the trees. You know, think of like the Ewoks, but
is
like
nice.
the houses are taller. And instead of
I'm
Ewoks,
retired here.
everybody's a supermodel.
I've
This
been
is-
looking for a tropical.
Yeah, this is...
In fact, everyone you see that looks remotely humanish is a woman.
Huh.
The only creatures that you see that might be male there are a few like very like wrinkly, weird, either very small or very large, naked things like running around picking their noses and dragging their butts on the ground like dogs. Maybe they're pets, you don't know. But other than that, all females. And they all seem to be outside of their huts, lining up. I mean, both sides of you as you're being led through this village.
I
You'd
mean,
like to hear the hashtag memory of John Ritter meeting guide. Also, every action described makes it less and less likely that the king is pierced because the guy's bonded avatar is Launchpad McGuire.
All right, we're gonna have a story time coming up for you at some point today, or hopefully today. Let's see where we get. Okay, we're moving a little slow to
Arms
start
got
things
tired.
up.
right?
Yeah, Bryce is over here rocking it.
I appreciate all of your dedication to your parts, but you don't have to keep your arms above your head for now.
It's helping me live the fantasy.
No,
Yeah,
it's,
I'm not gonna be the
it's
only guy
helping
not
me
to.
live the fantasy too. Please stop. So there you are, being led through this village, and each woman more beautiful than the last. Like, this is just stupid, really, at this point. This is stupid. Eventually, you go through a clearing, and there is a huge black obelisk with stairs leading up to it, and a dais with what can only really be described as a throne made of the same scary black stone that the obelisk is made of.
Hey, baby, what kind of stone is that?
That is the obelisk.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Silly.
What happens on the obelisk?
That is where the king resides.
Oh, nice. But you're number 1, so you reside there too?
I reside there with the others, yes.
The others? Go on.
We are there.
Okay.
My king,
Our
father
king.
of our people, I have brought the usurpers. These strange creatures that we told you of, you remember, my husband. They are here, and they are even more hideous than we described previously.
Rude?
Let us see these dreadnoughts.
The chair turns around, and there, before you, in the throne, is Pierce, your pilot.
Who is this?
Son of a gun.
He looks a little different than the last time you saw him.
You know, Pierce?
Uh-oh.
He sees you.
I like this. This is a nice place.
I know.
hi, guys.
Some ideas about what you've been up to while
Don't-
we've been hurtling through space and time.
Pierce, I'm just visiting.
Yeah, just visiting. Yeah, I got something I got to do. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys later.
And with that, Pierce gets up from his throne and bolts like a rabbit.
Who is this man and how should I kill him?
Well, you know, John Ritta, that he is the object of your search, and he is to be taken back with you to the ship.
I see. All right.
You could easily catch him with your telekinesis. Your mind is much stronger than this puny human.
I would love to do that if I can.
All right.
That would be fantastic. Thank you.
Let's get another psionics roll. That's a D12 and a D6 for our wild die. Oh, that 12 and that 6 both explode. I have a feeling we have a success on our hands. A 15 will more than catch the twerp.
I'm going to bring him back, turn him around, bring him slightly off the ground, and bring him right up to
Pierce,
me.
you are lifted from the ground about a foot and like turned around towards them, and you just float right up to the weird guy's face. He looks like a janitor, maybe?
You will release us immediately.
He's shaking.
He squeezes just a little bit. It hurts real bad.
These aren't dreadnoughts. You can cut them loose, baby.
As you wish, my king. Release them! Women come and untie your bonds.
Thank you, honey. Thank you, sweetie.
Ugh.
Shall we retrieve their possessions?
Yes.
I guess.
One of them
Sure.
comes out. They've got anything that you got into the pod with,
Nice.
you have with you. Now,
So no clothes.
you didn't have to take Crash's advice. You can be as comfortable. There's plenty of, obviously, fur bikinis to go around. Loincloths abound.
How do you put a fur bikini on a mushroom? All right.
Didn't they do that in Mario 3?
They did, yeah. Mario the Destroyer, I believe it was
That's right.
called.
That's right. That's right.
Absolutely.
That was a dark
brilliant.
one.
Hey, baby,
So you let him go.
sweetie,
Pierce
honey.
is still floating. Just like, okay.
You
okay.
can put me down now. Yeah, that's.
Why are you flying, my king? Has the sword once again taken possession of your soul?
No, just practicing a new trick. Yeah, got a new trick up my sleeve for practicing.
Masterful, my king, and very sexy.
Ugh.
Thank you, babe.
How is this sexy and what is sexy?
That's gonna be a really long story. I'll let Vector Reigns tell you.
Is
that
any of your
Let me tell you about
As
the
you are-
birds and the bees, John.
As you
I
are,
do not understand.
you are out of immediate danger. I suppose I should give you another shot at this guy.
Oh, thank you.
is one of your girls named Sexy?
No, I've got darling, sweetie, honey, baby, sugar.
Did you name them?
Not on purpose.
Oh, you showed me.
Other way.
Those are the cards.
Yeah, I'll still do it.
I bet you will.
Yeah.
Try now.
I didn't exactly name them. They just took them as names.
You know,
that's just what I
that's-
called them.
Oh,
King, that works.
Hey, all right. Welcome back, guy.
All right.
So
You are lucky I do not turn you inside. And that's why females can be clerics. You don't understand. I'm not like that. I'm not saying they can't
You dropped
be.
to
I'm
the
just-
ground, Pierce.
Oof.
Hey, who's this?
And so I'm just gonna go and take care of a thing. I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in just a little bit.
I'm gonna chase
I'll
after
let-
Pierce. Pierce, I gotta talk to you real quick.
Okay.
They're king. They're guests of the king.
Yeah, ladies. Guess
Okay. No running then. No. Okay.
I'm not.
Now that you are no
Stopping
longer
you.
considered dreadnoughts, whatever the hell those are,
Pierce.
you're getting the looks you're getting are a bit different.
What? Can I roll notice on these looks? I want to know what kind of looks these are.
These women are not exceptionally talented actors like yourself.
Wait.
So they the looks are appraising and some downright lewd.
So, what brings you guys here?
Yeah, long story short, we've been flying for a little while. You kind of fucked us over, and we're gonna go into a star.
I left things perfectly great. It would have just kept you on a nice course. You messed with it, didn't you?
You
messed with it. You would have been just fine, but you had to tinker with it.
You know I didn't tinker with it. You know who tinkered with it. Just saying, it's on own stay.
Who's this guy?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Are you like the crew janitor or something?
No, I'm a space marine. I'm super tough. Trust me.
All right.
You know,
Super tough.
I get out there, get the hands dirty.
Oh, okay.
If you need a box moved, I'm your man. I will do it with extreme prejudice.
Oh, I take care of my own box, thanks.
And apparently everybody else is.
So, what are you gonna? I mean, they're here. There's
So,
not much
guys,
you can do about this, Pierce.
well, we-
Like, you know, there's only they can't just walk out. They
Yep.
can't just go back where they came from.
So now that you're here, you guys just want to like stay? It's pretty great here.
Yeah, actually, our bodies are here.
Could we
They're
never
not
ever
on the
leave?
ship.
Yeah.
That's not 100% true.
Oh no.
You see, assuming that these are your real bodies and that they are here, you know for a fact that the bag has been taken by Tom to the ship.
Oh.
So, Pierce, we're inside of a bag, right?
Yes,
That-
it's pretty great, isn't it?
The bag is now on the Reliance.
And the Reliance is.
Hurtling
Hurtling
towards
into a star.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So sticking around, not okay. Gotcha.
No.
Gotcha.
I also have some more bags, so I don't know. Do they go to other places?
No.
Those bags. Okay, they're just bags.
Most of them are just going to try to eat you.
Okay.
Why would you want to leave here?
Precisely.
I never want to leave here.
Well,
Except that if you
but
don't, you will be dead in a few hours.
This
is
is my
there
retirement.
anything that says that you can't leave the bag and go back to the bag? Like, it might be kind of nice to have a jungle paradise to like chill out in on
Yes.
the ship.
Yes, that.
Is this our escape pod that we're just like, oh, I want a vacation, so I go here?
It's everything I've ever wanted.
It's
It's all here.
it's like the holodeck.
It's pretty great,
Wait,
isn't it?
wait. What lady? Can you bring me some fruit?
My king?
Please. These are my guests.
Thank you, my king.
I want to be fed grapes.
This
Oh,
is-
the food here is better than grapes.
But I like
Maybe
grapes.
the hashtag shout to the fact that the Galvanic Collective kind of shot the Reliance like several times, so it wasn't just constant fiddle-faddling with the navigation system. Also, Pierce left for debts. Why is he here now?
Wonderful question.
Oh, hey, Pierce.
I feel like we might need a memory on that one.
I think you might need to just ask him what's going on.
Yeah, hey, Pierce, what?
You
Why?
have not seen Pierce in damn near a year at this
Hey, look at
point.
his hair. It's grown out so long.
It's pretty great, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. The ladies take care of it.
Oh, nice.
Jungle air that does you good? Or?
Like gone is the, pistol packing, leather jacket wearing pilot that we all knew and kind of put up with. Here before you is, well, I mean, he has to have been around here for at least a year. I mean, his hair has grown immensely. He's somewhat in way better shape than he used to be.
It's the
It's
food.
all that
All
cardio.
of the food here
Nice.
keeps you toned and fit. You don't even have to exercise.
More food. But anyway, we probably should not have our bodies burned up.
No. No.
So you ran away for something.
I did. A very important I had a debt to settle, and I settled it.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
I mean, I had to make a few stops along the way. I had to steal some stuff from the people in Sentinel City. This bombshell lady had these nano wasps I needed.
Whoa.
Do you have any more nano wasps? I would
No,
love-
they're all
right.
set up so that, a wonderful race of people that had been entirely wiped out except one has now been able to replicate themselves back into existence. They can repopulate their own dimension.
And this happened with nano wasps?
Yep.
All right.
So it turns out Pierce actually accomplished the mission that he set out to do
Wow.
and saved an entire metaverse.
And now
This
I'm
is the
retired.
coolest guy I've ever seen. Except for you.
Thank you.
Except for you.
And now he's
But I mean,
retired.
come on.
And somehow he has found himself smack dab in the middle of a 14-year-old's male harem power fantasy.
It's pretty great, isn't it?
I mean, this is
It's pretty great.
everybody's power fantasy.
I mean, I'm the king. I have Terenthiacs.
He can bring the storm.
I'll
He
bring
killed the Mukhtar.
I'll be your janitor.
It's true.
So what is a Mukhtar?
Basically a really giant, invincible pig with hair.
I don't know if invincible's a word I would use.
Well,
You mean
since you
kill it.
killed
it was invincible until it got struck repeatedly with lightning.
Oh, okay.
By lightning?
Yep.
He's the bringer of the storm. Did you miss
Yep.
that?
Bringer of the
No,
storm.
I-
That's me.
Slayer of the Mukhtar, king of something.
All
How
of
do
this.
you bring the thunder?
This is Terenthia.
This is
Terenthia.
Terenthia.
This is the land
my
of
kingdom.
Terenthia.
I want to be your janitor.
He's the Lord of the
I'll
Obelisk.
do
You
it.
got the job.
I'll do it. I'll be your janitor.
You got the job, guy.
You realize what you're going to have to clean up, mostly, right?
Yeah, it's gross, but I get to stay.
Oh, God.
So
Actually, that's really disgusting. Okay, all right.
So again,
Yeah,
Guy,
lots of bodily fluids being
Guybert.
Guybert, we're gonna be able to come back here. We don't want to stay here because our bodies will
Right.
burn.
Oh, I do want to stay here. I just don't want to burn up. So
yeah, that's fair. I'll
But
give
you know,
that.
we can't
Is
just
it?
like bail. I mean, so the dreadnoughts are a thing, and Lord Dread is the thing. And if we take off, these poor innocent people are just going to be slaughtered.
But, like, how long can it possibly take for us to get out of the bag?
That's
You
the
changed
other
the-
complicated part. So we can't
What
just like pop
complicated
out of the
part?
bag.
But we can come back into the bag.
What are you trying to do? I mean, do you think if you just fly up high enough, you'll eventually find the lip to a bag?
Well, I assumed that if you got in here, you had a plan to get back out again.
Not
We certainly did not.
exactly. No, I kind of planned on staying. This was
Oh.
my retirement. You know, all my adventures are guaranteed wins. I get all this.
So you just slipped into a bag you knew nothing about, and it turned out to be your all-time fantasy.
Oh, I wouldn't say I knew nothing about it.
Quite probably he knew everything about it before he got the bag.
Besides how to get out.
I mean, I stole this bag a long time ago for a reason.
So we're gonna burn up in a bag?
Yeah.
Well, technically, I think we're going to burn up in a ship. We'll be inside of a bag, inside of that ship, inside of a dimension, inside of that bag. And technically, at the present moment, inside of my kingdom, inside of that dimension, inside of that bag.
Your
inside
mind
of-
is racing like a train.
I get it. It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just gonna catch on fire, standing
No,
here.
no, you can get out. I mean, it's just, well, so
We can get out.
Pierce, elaborate, please.
we need both of the swords of power to get out. You know,
I
we
want a
can't
sword
just
of
use
power.
one.
I don't want
We need the
to.
Dread Blade as well as the Terenthiacs, and then we can open a portal and get out.
Now I
More
have
complicated.
another question.
I have so many more.
Yeah,
The Dread Blade,
yeah.
the Dread Knots, are they connected?
Yeah, the Dreadnoughts are the servants of Lord Dread, who lives in Dread Tower. That's the floating thing way over there.
Okay.
And yeah, it's his sword.
Out of curiosity,
So
if I were to wield the Dread Sword, would I then become King Dread with all the Dreadnoughts at my command?
I don't think that works that way.
It seemed to work for you.
Well, that's
True.
because I'm me.
okay, so if I had the dread sword,
He's pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah, but is he cool because he's got a sword and a bunch of babes walking around?
Yes, yes, he is. That's
Or is
exactly
he
why he's
inherently
cool.
I'm just saying, if you were able to take that sword and become
Well,
the dude
I drew the
walking
sword
around,
from the stone because, I could, See, everything in life is simply a matter of probability.
Dude, what is your life?
Math,
Oh my God.
apparently.
That's right. Everything is
Math.
simply probability. And if you influence events enough, you can shape probability.
Okay, so-
everything's coming up over more years.
Actually, from what you know about Pierce, he's telling the absolute truth. The avatar that he was bonded to, the only avatar that he was bonded to, was a highly advanced artificial intelligence that allowed him the ability to astro-navigate through multiverses mathematically. He understands mathematical probability better than almost any being in any metaverse.
Math,
Being a class 5 is awesome.
apparently.
Unless you're one of those idiots that bonds to every single avatar. I mean, it's just what kind of a
Yeah,
mess
who would
is
do
that?
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those bond sluts.
Like
Bonds are a hassle.
Class 5 for
That's
life!
5 for life. Okay.
Bonds are just a hassle.
So
You don't want to have them.
I hear what you're saying, Pierce.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of questions. One, can we get flying dinosaurs?
Yes, in fact, I have my own air force of flying
Okay.
dinosaurs.
Okay, that's number one. Two, no, that was it. I just want flying dinosaurs. So
Got you covered, man.
solid.
I'm
If we don't
between
want-
them. Oh my God.
Vector needs to take 2 steps to his left, like right now.
Got 2 steps to the left, please, Vector. 2 steps.
A large coconut-like object lands right where you were standing just a moment before.
Nice.
I
What did
guess
you
we
do?
got dreadnoughts.
What?
Yeah, they show up like this sometimes. Don't worry. We always win.
They just throw coconuts?
No, but they're going to be dropping from...
Are there dreadnoughts, my king?
There are dreadnoughts, baby.
Oh no!
Oh,
Don't worry,
God.
I've got Terenthiacs. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he has Terenthiacs, and the women all cheer.
I want to be you!
I hate this so
Baby starts leads the wives back into the obelisk.
Stopped being the dream.
It's still mine.
Yeah, but all right, you're seeing the downside of it now. I thought I might have been playing this out as just too good to be true.
Oh, let's handle some dreadnoughts then, shall we?
Right as he says that, there is a flash of magical energy. And standing there is who can only, I mean, he's obviously Lord Dread. He has like a hood with a cape and like little panties and boots. He's super jacked. He has a sword that looks just like that one, except evil looking, like jagged parts on it. It's probably black. His eyes are glowing red.
The new dream.
Can I pull out a particle gun and shoot him?
You can certainly give it a try,
I
but
will try.
but he doesn't. You don't have the drop on him just now because he shows up in this flash of light, surrounded by about 12 of his dreadnoughts, which are just. They're like the dudes that you saw around the village that were kind of dragging their butts and picking their noses.
The butt dragger.
Except they have like scary armor on
Okay.
and weapons. And they look a bit meaner.
So when they
That's
drag
gross.
their butts on the ground, it sounds kind of like clanking.
Yeah, it's more clanky.
Yeah, a little like a junker.
Like
car.
dragging a shovel through gravel.
Sure.
Lord Dread, come to try your luck again?
King Pierce, my nemesis. Finally, I have caught you, and you will be mine. The control of the obelisk will belong to me.
God, I hate that
Does this happen to you all the time?
And we're doing initiative.
laugh. I really hate that laugh.
I hate this person.
It's the
already.
only bad thing about this place.
Boom. Oh, look who got a joker.
It was me, Lord Dread.
Wait, does that mean?
We all get bennies though, right?
No, not us.
No. You get two things, Jack and shit.
I get a new card.
I don't want none of those.
The Joker belonged to me.
Can I get a new card?
You can get a new
Be
card.
the other Joker. Be
Can I
the
get
other
a new
Joker.
card?
Well, you get to redraw because it's low, right?
Yeah.
I was just trying my luck.
I just want the other Joker.
That-
Make it happen.
Come on, big money. Oh.
It's better.
It's like a Joker, but
It's except much lower.
yeah.
Anybody else want to spend a penny to see if they can beat a Joker? You can't. I wouldn't do it if I were you.
No.
I don't think I will.
All right. The Dreadnoughts split up, 4 each, and all like run at you
Wait, like
with their wobbly bodies.
four each is in like they split in half and there's now 4 on each
They
side,
are-
or there are 4 to each of them.
So they operate in groups of 4, which they call a knot.
I hate
They are
it.
Dreadnoughts.
No.
Apparently, Lord Dread really bad at naming shit.
No.
Or I
really.
shouldn't write adventures when I'm high. One of the two.
It could be either.
Or both.
Who could solve this mystery?
I don't remember that either. So yes, they get to do attacks on you. They all have D6 with their little weapons.
Okay. Oh, I don't have my pencil.
So I'm
We'll
gonna
share.
roll 46 against Hedgehog.
No.
What's your parry?
Whoa, good question. My parry is a 5.
So 2 of them hit you.
It only
okay.
has to mean it doesn't have to be
And those do a D6 plus a D6 damage.
2d6 damage.
That's right.
Both of them?
Both of them.
Oh,
Both
no.
of them?
That's 10 damage. What's your toughness?
9.
Oh, that means no, right?
What?
I'm kidding. You are, yeah, you'd be taking a shaken result there. It goes just over your toughness.
Okay.
So you are shaken unless you decide to soak, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Usually not worth it to soak on a shaken.
Probably not worth it
Okay.
to soak or shaken. Yeah, that's very,
All
very
right. I'm not gonna soak
But
this.
you got another damage roll on it.
true. Oh, yeah, I got 2 more D6.
Oof.
9, 10, which is enough to cause a wound this time because you're shaken again.
Shaken plus shaken is a wound. You of
Yeah.
course cannot. You can spend
You
a
could
penny
spend
to
a penny.
remove one of those shakens and just be shaken.
I will remove a shaken.
Excellent.
Alright, spending a penny and
Spending
that
a
means you're
penny.
just shaken.
Groovy.
I
Vector
get
Reigns also gets attacked by 4 of the Dreadnoughts.
Bring it,
1,
Dreadnoughts.
2, 3, 4.
That's right.
They don't touch you. You slap
Get
them
outta
aside with
here.
fighting skills that no one here has ever seen.
Gun kata.
Gun kata. Blocking
So
with
cool.
your particle beams. It
bad.
looks
Not dangerous at
It
all.
looks super cool. Some of the women are watching.
Quanto.
They are watching him right now.
Gonna have to fix that.
That's right, because together.
And 4 of them
And
go
watch
after
people,
Guy.
They don't have eyes.
Who goes? Ah! What is your parry score?
It is a 7,
A se-
I think.
Guy?
A 7?
Yeah,
A 7?
Now, while Guy doesn't have a lot of training, the alien symbiote kicks in and just deftly steps out of the way of each strike as though it were nothing. And Lord Dread points his sword at you and fires an energy blast. You're still not sure how he does that.
I really want to know that trick.
He has a D10 for his shooting skill, so he'll roll a
Is
D10
it
and a
little bit like
D6.
firing lightning bolts?
What is your parry score?
10.
Oh, I get a +2, don't I? Or
That's right.
Oh, so I got a 9. That's not going to be enough. I'm going to spend one of my many bennies
So
Many pennies.
to re-roll that because I want to kick your ass.
Sounds like a candy.
Oh, you got a 1 on there. Any roll of a 1 or 2 against me is automatically a critical failure.
Oh, stupid superpowers.
Probability control there, baby.
Ah, that sucks. Okay, so once again,
Probability.
I roll
Now you have a feeling like they fought this exact fight 100 times, and it always turns out the same way. Energy blast, and he just swats it aside with his sword, looking super cool. He just swatted aside an energy blast with his sword. Absolutely ridiculous. And that brings us to Owen. It's Guy's turn.
All right. Action or okay. So
It's
there's
your- yeah.
four on me right now.
There are 4 of these dudes attacking you. 1 big one and 3 little ones.
Okay. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Where's my book?
Oh, we brought glasses this time.
Stop it. Okay, so I'm going to. Let's just steal.
That damage field might be handy.
Yeah, I was actually looking at that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm going to take your suggestion, but only because I thought of it first.
I know. Your side is a D12 plus a D6.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, you got him. You got him with the raise. Hey, congratulations.
Oh, nice.
That turns it up, so that'll last for.
It's going to be 5 rounds, and it's at 2d6 damage.
Yikes. Okay, so it'll be doing extra damage because of the raise, and it's going to last for the next 5 rounds.
Okay.
That's
What
bad
is it?
for literally.
Anything.
Yeah, what element would you like to use? Fire, I assume.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Suddenly.
Doing my thing.
Oh, am I? Oh, I can
Oh
choose
no!
something
This
different.
is a bit different. Like he literally just stands still. He starts floating a little bit above the ground. Like his eyes go completely white, and he starts glowing with this intense heat. And the people around him all take 2d6 damage from catching on fire.
How close are we to it?
So not close enough to be hurt.
Yay!
Wait.
Guys, this isn't me. Sorry.
And
He's saying as they
over
burn.
here.
Next time, use beans.
I'm over here
So one of them
like
takes 3.
you gotta teach me
Oh,
that. You gotta teach
One
me
takes
that.
7. Another one takes 3.
Oh,
And another one takes 3. You
Again,
did not-
sorry.
You outright killed the big one. Like he just immediately he goes up like he was covered in oil. Which now that you think about it, yes, he was covered in oil, and you're not sure you want to know why.
Okay.
But yeah, he just goes up and runs off and is on fire.
Or dreads into some really
The other
weird
ones
stuff.
just kind of like back away and take a little bit of damage, but they're still on you. Next up,
How is this fun for you, Pierce?
Well, usually I'm not doing this.
Princess
I'm doing,
Hedgehog. It is. It's Princess Hedgehog.
Other things with my wife.
okay, well it's time to bring more fire, and my fire is better. Maybe. Yeah, we're gonna do a fire burst in a cone pattern. Try to get these 4. Try to get my own knot burning.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah, your spellcasting is a D12.
It is a D12.
All right, so D12 plus a D6.
Ooh,
That'll get you a raise.
sweet. Let's do it.
So that'll do your fire will do how much?
Wonderful question.
That is right.
I don't. Wait.
Is it fireball?
Fire burst.
Or fire burst?
2d6 of damage.
So 3d6 of damage because of the raise.
Correct.
Sweet.
So each of them, because you attack the group, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. There's one. Let's they all take the same amount, right?
Yep.
They're all dead. They
Great.
died. They died good. Good job.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, they all immediately catch on fire and scream, but you're like, what? They didn't, yeah. And now you remember, you like using your hands for magic. It's just like you pointed something and it explodes. That's,
I mean, as long as I'm using my hands, there's no mistaking who did it.
Hey, samesies.
I don't get it.
and anything else you need? No, yeah, nothing. You didn't declare anything else. So that brings us to Vector Reigns.
All right. I'm not playing with scrubs, so I'm going to step away from them or whatever and just shoot twice at Dreadhorde.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me one with each gun.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get 2 shooting rolls. Those are
D12.
D12s.
D12 plus 1 or 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using a Benny on that.
Actually, I would hold off because click.
Okay.
When you pull the trigger, that's all you get.
Okay.
Oh.
Click.
Should have warned you, buddy. None of that tech stuff works out here.
So the other gun goes click too.
At the same time, yeah.
Useless? Really?
Pierce!
Yep.
Gotta be
Son
kidding.
of a Pierce.
I forgot to tell you. Sorry.
Should have let a guy know.
Give me an athletics roll, which I believe you use a D6.
It is a D6.
Plus a loud die.
Also a D6.
I'm re-rolling that with a Benny.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Right.
But
Yes.
I'll take it.
From one of the tree houses above you, you are handed 2 crossbows. They get dropped, like land perfectly in your hands as you holster your weapons. It's really cool.
The fact you're prepared is really cool.
He wasn't prepared. The ladies are
Whoa.
watching Vector Reigns.
Ladies, remind me to thank you later.
That brings us to the king himself.
All right, I've had about enough of your shenanigans, Lord Dread. It's time.
Oh, sweet.
It's so shiny.
He does a
It's
magnificent
also
pose. What
so-
else?
Yeah, gonna do a nice, magnificent pose. Make sure I get the good shot.
How is it?
The lamentations of
There is a thunder crack in the sky, and the sky darkens a little bit.
And I'm gonna make it look like I'm going to attack him, but I'm not going to attack him at all. I, in fact, see that his footing is a little bit unstable, and I know that if he takes a step to dodge to the left, he's just gonna fall right onto his bottom. So all I'm gonna do is fake him out like I am going to make a swipe from the right so that he tries to dodge to the left. Not even trying to hit him.
All right. Give me a fighting roll, I guess. What is that? Is it a fighting?
It's gonna be a
I'm gonna
fighting.
call it a fighting
I'm
roll.
gonna need a D8 and a D6.
Are you allowed to? Son of a-
And I'm gonna have him oppose that with his smarts rather than agility because he's dumb.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. He gets to roll a D6 and a D6.
Oh, we got a 1. It's a critical failure.
Son of a bitch. That power sucks. Sure enough, he dodges to the left and immediately falls right on his ass. And he makes the word. He was in the middle of another laugh, you know. Oh fuck! I landed on my keys. Oh, I landed on my goddamn keys. Oh Jesus! Just started screaming. I'll get you next time, King! And he disappears in a flash of red light, just like he always does. It's bad. The henchmen, the knots that are still around and still attacking you. Just so you know.
This is the part where you run away.
Yeah.
You want to try an intimidate roll?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Because that might have worked. All right, so we're into the next round. We got a what? Then recall and shuffle, and then deal.
Ooh.
Cards.
What could it be?
Cards.
It's cards.
It is cards.
I got a 7.
Yeah, I'm still doing pretty good. All right, anybody want to do anything before we start?
Oh, I need a new card.
Yeah. Very well.
Are you also not allowed to have anything less than a 5?
No, that's not the case. I just want one.
Son of a. Because I'm looking around and you haven't collected anything under a 10.
Wrong stack.
Wrong stack. I can't
Oh.
find the thing, but yeah, there it is. It's an ace.
It's got
I
things.
see it. It's somewhere.
Hey! Hooray!
Huzzah!
You could do
No,
it.
I really mean it, guys. Just run away while you have the chance. I really mean it. I'm trying to be nice here. Do you want me to stab you guys again?
Oh,
Come on.
How many do we got left? You still got 3 left on you.
4.
4 left on you. And
I
all
took
of yours are
care
dead,
of
as
all of
usual,
mine.
Princess Hedgehog.
Thank
I'm
you.
being nice, guys. Come on,
I'll let you attempt to persuade them.
Yeah, I'll take that. It's going to be a D10 and a D6.
All right, they're going to resist with their smarts, I guess. Spirit. I'm going to give them a
Give 'em spirit.
Yeah, which is also a D4 for them.
You know.
Oh, they don't even get that D6. That's not something they get. They're just extras. They suck. I mean, clearly, they suck. All right, you have talked half of them into like they're like, yeah, okay, we'll see you next time, King.
See you next time.
Does that always work for you?
Most of the time.
Yeah. So it was the ones that left were the ones that were on you, Guy, because they were already burning a little bit and not cool with it. Which leaves the only ones left with any fight in them at all are the 4 on Vector Reigns who just got clicked at. Looking back at the cards, we see that it is now still. I mean, that's your turn, right?
Yep, that's it.
That's all you're doing, isn't it?
So it's Vector's
It's
turn.
Vector Reigns.
You've got a second chance to take out your bogeys. Are you gonna succeed?
I'm gonna completely ignore this knot and go up to the ladies who handed me the crossbows.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Of course you are.
Now, ladies, this is a mighty fine weapon, and you know it takes a little bit to pull it back. So here, let's have you shoot one. I'm gonna straight ghost one of them. Like, here you go.
like teaching a girl how to play pool kind of thing. Like where you like stand over her shoulder and be like,
here, hold this.
Just
this is disgusting and ridiculous. I can't wait to see how this goes. Here's the
We're
thing.
doing that at a disadvantage.
These women are
right?
all archers already.
I know.
Like they've got a D8 in shooting. They're probably gonna be fine. But I'm gonna let you use your turn to have one of them shoot.
That's what it's about.
Creepy motherfucker. So they get a D8, and they get Vector's D6.
No, move your arm this way. Using a Betty.
Using a Betty?
Yeah.
All right,
What
we're
I
gonna
really
re-roll on
want
that.
is that failed because Vector was getting in the way.
Yeah, once again, you appear to have accidentally goosed one of them while they pulled the liver.
Deliver?
I
Delivered, yeah.
apologize. I get a little excited sometimes.
It's all right. That one's not one of my wives.
Eh,
Are you only interested in if they are one of his wives? I'm not really sure what your kink is here, man.
whatever. I'm open to everything.
I love you. Vector Reigns, a true trisexual.
Oh.
Is this just a Wednesday?
And by
for you guys?
trisexual, we mean just he's
He'll
gonna
try anything,
it.
yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
All right,
It me.
well, Perv, that's your turn.
Done.
Which means it's my turn.
Oh,
now
no,
I get to kill you.
No, it me.
No, fine.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm just
I'm gonna catch him on fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch him on
Yeah,
fire, and I'm
look
gonna
on-
be like, "Hey, ladies, look at this." Yep, and we're rolling on 12.
12 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
The innocent face hides a very, very. Yes, you hit them with your fire. You got the.
I can burn them.
You got the
I can
2d6
burn
for the
them.
fire
2d6
damage.
of
2d6 of fire damage they take.
And it's gonna be a
7. It is a 7. Their toughness is a 6. They are dead. Their families are dead.
Oh, God.
They have families?
That's a powerful
They did.
fire.
Yes, they all had very young families.
Oh.
Oh no.
They tell you about them, like, oh, this is my boy Austin. As they're burning to death.
They pull out little cameos.
Not even a little bit. Yeah, these things barely talk as it is. I mean, you're pretty sure they're not raising families.
Oh, okay. All right. They're just trying to.
Hurt you.
They're just trying.
And with
to
that, the fight is over, which is, thankfully.
I always feel bad about busting up these poor dreadnoughts because they're just Molochs that have been converted by Lord Dread. I mean, it's like kicking a puppy.
You have no idea what Mullux is.
What is Mullock?
Oh, you've seen them around here. They're wrinkly, rubbing their butts on the ground. You know. That's
One of the women that you were waving at comes up to you. She's like, "They are the males of our species."
Unfortunate.
It really is.
Why on earth would evolution have done this?
Have you heard of the anglerfish?
Oh, I have.
Mm.
That's fair. So did they also bite onto you in order to mate and slowly dissolve into your flesh?
That's gross.
No.
Stefano, will you get out here and clean this mess up?
Stefano! And with that, another mullet comes out. One of the very largest mullets you have seen so far. Wearing like a little bow tie, though.
What about Guy?
Guy did
Guy
say.
is for my personal messes.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
Stefano!
Gross.
Yes, Stefano.
I'd like to withdraw my application.
Stefano! The large mullet begins to clean up the mess that he was asked to clean up very happily, smiling the whole time, looking at his king with such adoration that you barely, like,
He's like a puppy.
he is like a puppy, but like a 300-pound, very small penised puppy.
It's a genetic thing. The big ones are, well, really little, if you know what I mean.
So about getting that sword.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Your personal message.
This land is super weird.
Well, you know, not once created by burning people, you know, more like my table scraps and my flatware and, you know, changing my sheets.
Gross.
I don't want to do the last one. I don't.
That's all right. I'll just get new ones. It's no big deal.
Yes, do that.
Gotta burn that
Do that.
cardboard afterwards.
You should. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we have to just change rooms, so it's no big deal, you know.
So this kind of thing happens a lot, as it turns out. And yeah, almost everything here is innuendo. Just get used to it.
Innuendo?
Exactly.
That depends on the night.
Oy.
Heyo.
Do anything once.
So,
You guys wanna leave? We gotta go to Dread's tower, floating in the sky, get the sword, open the portal.
Pierce, I don't want to leave.
Can we come back?
have to leave.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
a
I get
difference.
It. I get it. And you know, I totally won't try to run away when we're on our way.
I don't care if you do or not. Wait,
Totally.
after you fix the Reliance, then I don't care where you go. Not my problem.
it's actually not too terrible of a deal.
Like, John Stone's gonna be good with this?
No, not at all.
Okay.
But
Then I'm absolutely on board.
I don't speak for John Stone. I speak for the rest of the Reliables.
And I speak for the trees. What? You don't quote the Lorax at home?
Hey, you speak
Sorry.
for the
well,
trees.
you
It's
haven't
something I just-
introduced any sentient trees yet, so I was just
Yes.
surprised.
Oh, you think I haven't? That's funny.
No,
You begin on your journey through
no.
the jungles
Oh no.
of
Great
Terenthia,
It's a great segue.
along with the king of Terenthia, wielder of Terenthiax. Yeah, it's called that. Slayer of the Mukhtar, bringer of storms and kisser of many ladies,
Oh yeah.
King Pierce.
I'm just going to call you Pierce.
Can we just point out that the Terenthiax is a sword and not an axe?
It's unfortunate.
Hey, I didn't name it.
Who did? Tell us the history of Terenthia.
I don't know. It was this weird place. So it was in this backpack.
I'm
and-
just kidding. I don't care. Let's go.
Okay. It was just part of some stuff we took a while back, and I thought it would be a great place to hang out later after I finished my business. You know, stashed it away.
You know, Pierce, I like your style, and I like this place. We should come back after we leave and don't burn up.
Yes. I ripped it off from this Antonius Basileus guy, along with some other things.
What?
Who?
Oh yeah.
Antonius Basileus is the guy that used to run Arena for the last 10,000 years, where most of you were enslaved before you got to...
It was one of a few things we took from his vault.
As long as you hurt him, I'm happy.
Well, it kind of went sideways, you know. that twat Zenda fucked the whole job up and got some people killed. And
Out of curiosity, are you now telling us that you are plowing the same fields that Antonius Basileus?
I don't think he was plowing any fields, if that, you know.
I'm sure that's not what I actually meant. There was, I believe it's called innuendo, involved in that question.
Oh,
That's
I
what
know
I
it.
thought.
I'm trying to find a way to put this delicately. He was the kind of guy that would only be interested in plowing his own field. Only like to look at himself in the mirror, you know?
Here?
Is there a problem with
I mean,
that?
who else would
like,
you look at
is
in the
that?
mirror?
It's very Patrick Bateman.
Well, it depends on your angles and where the mirror is mounted.
True.
You know, you still haven't had me over. I've got some questions about your decor.
Well, my roof is slanted above my bed, so it gives you just a
Now,
really
even that sounds dirty now. Stop.
Yeah.
He's a guy that took go screw yourself a little too seriously. That sums him up.
That's sad.
So, yeah, you're making your way through the jungles. There are animals here that you have never even heard of. Not to mention dinosaurs.
Careful, watch out for the Caballo and the Grindermax.
Without dinosaurs of your own, it may take days to get to the floating tower.
Where's
of
our
Dread.
flying dinosaurs, Pierce?
Fine, we'll go take the flying dinosaurs. They're over that way.
And he leads you over to what the eyrie where the pterodactyls and pteranodons are kept. They're magnificent. He has one of his wives who is she tends all of the flying creatures and is in charge of them.
Hey, honey.
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 Now it turns out most of these women started with names of their own.
I
Yeah,
gathered as
that
much.
were long and difficult to say.
Oof.
So when he called one of them baby, they took it as him renaming them and as a mark of honor. And it's kind of gross.
It's
Oh,
really
is it?
gross.
I'm just
I
letting you
hadn't
know.
come to
Yeah,
that
I'm just
conclusion
letting
on
you
my
know.
own.
It's definitely
In
really
case you
gross.
weren't following along, they did this on purpose. They're like, hey, that's a great idea. I should be baby. But
I'm
then,
making
since
this
then,
face
not one of them
one.
has been put in a corner.
Not even honey.
Honey,
They weren't even hit one more time.
that was fun.
Hit me, baby.
I had the time of my life.
Did you? Oh.
Oh.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was solid.
Yeah,
that was
we're going
solid.
to cancel the show.
Yeah.
So there you are, Honey starts showing you around, and yeah, the thing with the flying animals, with any the dinos, really, if you ride them, you kind of have to befriend them a little bit first. So you kind of have to go up to each one and try and like pet it on the nose to see if it'll like you or not, and
I got
maybe
this.
feed it a little treat. And so Honey shows you the ropes, and she is super good at it. Pierce, can I get a stealth roll from you? What is it?
That's going to be a D10 plus 1.
A D10 plus 1. D10 and a D6 for Pierce's stealth roll.
Oof.
He is not good at hiding today. That's okay. Vector, you see him trying to sneak out the back.
Pierce!
Hey!
Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot something. I was going to go grab it real quick.
Cool. Anyway, I guess we're riding double? Which dinosaurs ride double?
We're riding double.
Yeah. Me and Pierce. You guys can ride
Oh,
double.
I see. I'm gonna go befriend a friggin' dinosaur.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Oh, yes, I am.
Do you have anything that would help you with that?
I sure do. It's called Beast Friend, and I'm rolling on a 12.
All right,
That's
you just
awesome.
pick your favorite.
I like them all.
You do.
Yeah.
Take the
There
ball.
is a big pink one.
I want the big pink one.
I figured you might.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Congratulations. You're
Best
its new mama.
friend zone of all time.
Yeah, a 22 is enough to basically own that dinosaur. She loves you. Her name is Lady.
And I love her too.
The mushroom is riding a dinosaur.
You're gonna.
Is this like a Wednesday?
This is a big
Yeah.
one. You could
Yeah.
easily all fit on it.
Oh,
Oh.
And they do have saddles specially made for like a bunch of people to ride on it because that's how their armies move.
All right.
I'll ride in the back. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll get behind you. I got the vanguard. I got this.
Fine.
I'm up at the front, just like petting her head.
Oh, and she loves it.
Just scratch behind the ear.
She wants to know everything about you. Why do you smell like mushrooms? That's perfect.
Oh,
I love mushrooms.
Yeah, it's a new umami thing.
She loves mushrooms specifically because rats hide under them sometimes, and they are delicious.
I do not have rats hiding under me at this particular moment in time, but should I in
She
the
says
future?
there are some over this way, and she veers off to the right, and you see below you mushroom fields, but the mushrooms are easily the size of redwoods. They're huge, and you see rats too, also huge, the size of horses. These rats.
Oh, damn.
I've been riding rat horses.
Okay, lady, you may have one rat, and then we really gotta go.
She dives. Everybody,
No.
make an athletics or an agility to hold on.
No!
I'll make an agility.
Well, my agility is a 10, which is about
If you have-
6
if you have
better than
riding-
my athletics.
If you have riding at all as a skill, I don't know if you do or not.
Yes, I think I'm still gonna stick with agility if I can.
Do it if you can. What's your agility?
It's a 10.
It's a 10. Let's roll a 10 and a 6. You're fine. Vector reigns.
Also agility, also a 10.
10 and a 6.
No,
Uh-oh!
I'm gonna use a money.
He's going to use a penny and re-roll it. You're fine. Guy
10 as well.
and Mr. Agility. This is a high agility group.
oh,
Oh, you want a 4, by the way.
I what?
You always want a 4.
Oh, I do?
More better.
Okay.
You can spend a penny to re-roll that,
Should I? Yeah.
unless you want to fall off the dinosaur.
No, I'll re-roll. Yeah, I'll do it.
why do I feel like this is
That's plenty good enough.
constructed to burn through some pennies before we hit the next combat?
Don't be silly. There's not going to be another combat. You beat the bad guy up already.
Yeah.
Everything should be fine.
You're a liar.
I am a liar. No.
Wait, okay, so Pierce has to roll agility, right?
Pierce is trained to ride these animals, and in fact trains them himself. He gets to use his ace power for piloting, essentially. So
Way too cool for that.
yeah, he's just
All in the knees. It's all in the knees.
It's too cool, man.
As long as he doesn't try to actually jump off.
yeah, he can use
Then we're
he can
fine.
use his piloting skill to ride dinosaurs. It's
That makes sense. It tracks.
it is stupid. But yeah, she dives down, and before you know it, there is a rat the size of a horse in her beak getting flailed around. She swoops right back up about 400 or 500 feet. You're right above the mushroom treetops again when she drops the rat, lets it hit the ground, dives back down to pick it up. This time you're prepared.
It's all in the knees. It's all in the knees.
Turns out you're right, yes. Squeezing your knees together really does help a little bit. In fact, there are divots in the saddles to help you do exactly that. Now you know.
Don't let her have more than 2 rats, or she'll get lazy
I
and
said
just sleep.
one rat. She gets
They sleep
one rat.
all day after they have 2.
Before too long, you get within just a couple of miles of the floating Tower of Dread.
There it is.
It's best to probably land, lady, before you get within range of the air defenses of the tower.
Yeah, we can't just fly in, air defenses, ballista, that sort of thing.
Magic ballista.
There we
I
go.
mean, unless you want Lady getting shot and killed.
Of course I don't want Lady getting shot
Then you could probably
and killed.
glide in and land.
How
I
could
mean,
you possibly suggest anything like that?
Yeah, we'll die.
oh, I don't
We'll die.
know. There's some decent probability if we approach from the northwest. Never mind.
Lady,
So we're landing.
at hearing your words, just like leans her head back and kind of nuzzles you while flying. It's the
Aw.
cutest thing ever.
You need one.
She's too big to keep on the ship.
Way
Get her a
too big.
space helmet, and then she can just
Oh.
ride on top.
Technically, you're not in space.
So then she's fine.
Got bad news for you. Nothing can leave the backpack but people like us.
Like us.
Pilots.
Oh, okay. Rough.
Keeps the avatars out, keeps the transdimensional beings out, and not even roads can come in here.
So
It
that's
explains a
what he
lot
wanted.
why he
It
picked this particular
really,
place.
really does.
It makes you really hard to find.
Before we
True.
abandon Lady, I'm just gonna like lean forward and whisper, Lady, do you have another name? And did Pierce rename you Lady?
No.
Huh.
No. Lady
Fascinating.
doesn't have another name. Pierce did not name her. She liked the name Lady because she thought it was pretty. Because she said like her color reminded her of a pretty lady, and she thought it was the most beautiful thing she'd ever heard. And so, of course, she wanted to be Lady.
I love her. Okay, we're keeping
So
her safe.
technically,
That is our new mission.
Honey named her by saying she looked like a pretty lady, but it was her idea.
She named herself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll figure out a way.
They didn't even know she had a name. She's just the pink one.
Absolutely not. She's
To
a
everybody
pink
but
lady
Honey.
now.
Yeah, well, I should say so. She's got a mushroom guardian that throws fire at people.
It's true. And I will mess up anyone who messes with her.
Don't worry.
Very nice of you.
She knows the way home.
So, you do land quite safely. She sets you down oh so gingerly. She's being... You've ridden Lady a few times.
Oh, yeah.
She's being way sweeter than usual. Like, she is an ornery sort.
No fish for a week.
That rat diving thing she did, that's what she usually does. She's kind of a handful most of the time, but this was just like gentlest, like lowered herself so everybody could get off, leaned over to the side a little, like...
Got
Wow.
my eye on you, mushroom.
I should say so. I am very eye-catching.
Did anybody poop? Because I didn't.
Do you need new pants, guy?
Yes?
There
Yes.
are fur bikinis hanging around. You can just borrow
Everywhere.
one of those.
Anything's better than the situation I'm in now. I've got to go. Bye.
the situation.
It's a situation. I love it.
It's a situation.
People are gross.
Yep.
And I love you, but you are gross.
The predicament.
So, there it is. Floating.
Oh, look at the magnificence.
1,000
of
feet in
Dread
the air.
Tower.
Probably exactly 1,000 feet in the air.
So what, are we just gonna jump? Are they gonna lower a ladder?
I wish somebody could fly.
Oh wait, it me.
It you! It you. In fact, you can fly everybody.
Can I?
You can.
Yes, please.
I thought
Yes.
there were penalties for that.
There are.
Well, I'm gonna need some PowerPoints
I
then.
should say so. You know, you can spend pennies to get PowerPoints back.
I sure can.
So,
How many am I going to need, though? is
well,
my
how many is it
real
going to take
question.
to make 5 people fly? Let's find out, shall
Well,
we?
you got your
Five
little
people.
list of spells there, and it already tells you how to do everything on it.
person?
I put it by your character sheet over
Boop,
there.
boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, boop, fly. PowerPoints 3 can fly at a pace of 12 to 24. 2 points per person. Yeah, I'm gonna need to stock back up. Cool. So, let's see if I can map. I'm going to need 6 additional PowerPoints in addition to the 3 that I need to even start flying. So altogether 9.
Don't
which
know why all the
actually I think-
dinosaurs around here sound like trains.
You raise them real big, I think.
That's probably the issue.
Yeah.
See, the lady is upset that we're going to be separated.
She hasn't flown away yet.
She's just making that
Is she
sound.
like doing the thing where like
She's
the
just-
head nudge your
she's
feet,
just
hoping that you're
sitting
gonna
there
scratch
waiting,
them?
looking right at you, wanting to see if you need anything.
Go on, get out of
It's
here.
not quite stalkery, but you can see how it could go that way eventually.
You're not wanted! Get out of here, then!
Throw like small pebbles at her.
No!
Lady, go home!
But you gotta go
Get
home!
out of here!
Get out of
I hate
here!
you!
No one wants you anymore!
I don't want not to be traumatized!
You'll be better there!
So we're
And
skipping to
by
that part?
that, I mean I
So we're
absolutely
skipping to that part of the
come here
movie?
to be traumatized. Okay. How many have I used? I have not been keeping track. 2 firebursts. So actually, I can do this.
Nice.
Oh, and a beast friend.
And a beast
And a
friend.
beast friend. Which for some reason, is not on here.
Are you flying all of us, or are you
His
just
friend is
floating?
not here.
Oh.
What happened? So it takes no point.
Yeah.
That's not 100%
It's based on the
true.
size of the creature, so it took everything you had.
Oh,
Oh,
fine.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
it's a big old creature. It's at least
Fine.
Yep.
I'm a little concerned that it's gone though.
it's size 5, so that was 5. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yep. You've already burned 5 plus the 2 bursts.
Okay, so each penny is worth how many?
5 points.
5 points. 5
All
power
right, I'm
points.
gonna have to burn a couple of pennies.
Okay, you'll do them out of the store or out of your
Yeah,
personal stash.
I'm gonna take them out of the store.
It's for all
Alright.
of us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
And you're going to cast Fly on the party.
I am gonna cast. The party is gonna be fly.
All right. Let's do a D12 plus a D6 for her spell casting. Paid the extra PowerPoint cost, so she still gets it with a raise, which is great. It means you can all fly for like 10 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But you do all sprout little fluttery fairy or butterfly wings, depending on your personal choice.
Do we get to describe them?
Of course you do.
Excellent.
I would never take that from you.
Okay. Cool. Mine are red, obviously. Obviously. And instead of like fluttering, they actually spiral like a helicopter. So, yeah.
You're such a dork. That's pretty good, though.
All right.
So they look like monarch wings,
But they're solid gold.
but they're gold and white
Yeah.
instead. Just
Oh,
Nice.
man.
Nice.
Oh, my gosh.
What do your wings look like?
I'm thinking because of Jean Rita, they're gonna be black and scary
Yeah, and you're
against my will. Of
and
course.
you are scared to death of them.
Yeah.
Oh, God!
Yeah.
just made of fire.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Get it off! Get it off me!
you're fine.
Yeah.
Mine are black and white. They look like dice.
Fair.
All right, and now you will have the ability to fly for the next 10 rounds.
Sweet.
Superhero
Yeah.
pose the entire way.
One of those.
Not gonna.
I'm gonna be sitting in the air, cross-legged, kind of just like.
Helicopter around.
You're basically a hummingbird already.
Yeah.
So if you 3 fly up on that side and I fly up on that side, then
Nah, we gotta stick together, Pierce.
Can we
For
all hold
safety.
hands while we fly up?
No.
Not if you have to flap your arms.
Oh, I assumed they.
No, you don't have
spread
to
up.
flap your arms. I'm sorry. I
Alright.
just told you.
I'm with Victor Rain for
It
this one.
just
No.
occurred to me that you
We don't
haven't
need to
read
hold
the book,
hands.
so I can tell you anything. You kind of have to believe it.
It's true.
I'm
All
still
right,
waiting for
we'll
Gabby.
all fly in together.
I know.
I bought my own.
There you go.
Yeah.
I never thought you could feel so free. All right,
Only I got it. But I loved it.
don't be so sure.
No?
Dun dun dun.
Boom.
The internet's no.
It's an amazing place.
Alrighty.
So
Okay.
you're flying up together. Which way are you going together?
Up the right-hand side.
You're
I just
kind of
made
in
a
charge
decision.
here.
There's kind of only one entrance.
Yeah.
Oh.
Front
Yeah,
door.
there's the front of Dread Tower. It looks obviously like a big yawning evil mouth.
Great. There's absolutely. Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, great.
All right, so you decide to fly up to the front.
Yep.
Yeah.
A
They'll
tactical decision
never-
that only the Reliables would make.
They'll never see it coming. Who would do that?
When you get to the front of the tower, Lord Dread's army is waiting there for you,
What?
as though they were guarding the Tower of Dread.
I would never have expected
There,
that. This is so
at the tower, is Lord Dread himself standing at the doorway.
Wasn't he supposed to be gone now?
Another like 30 or 40 of his dreadnoughts and his 4 best lieutenants. What's your favorite eating utensil?
Oh gosh, it's got to be a chopstick.
Lieutenant Chopstick, whose arms are just
Oh
chopsticks.
no. Be
Excellent.
Careful,
Fits you so
he can
good.
pick you up, sort of.
He's got really terrible lieutenants.
I mean, I was
didn't
gonna
warn you.
say fork, and then I was really worried about how this was gonna go.
Yeah, it could have gotten worse. If you would have picked
Yeah.
Fork, I had a totally different guy in mind.
Somebody who could really fork you up.
Indeed.
You can catch flies if you just really
Next to him is the other lieutenant, Rainmaster.
hate you already, Rainmaster.
Rainmaster, you don't know what they do exactly, but they seem to have a large shower head hooked up to a backpack of some kind. Very steampunk looking.
I've seen Mario.
And like a little pump that they hold. Who knows what it does? I'm guessing it shoots water.
Who could ever have foreseen that coming?
All right, these are these are okay, right? They're fur, but you know, they effectively
He's finally wearing his fur bikini pants.
they effectively cover any indecency.
fashion.
I mean,
Just to set the scene, how hairy are Guy Whiteman's legs?
I think they're probably just like pale and only have hair down towards the bottom.
very clammy looking. They look moist.
That's even better.
You should
Moist.
You should
No,
consider
you had a situation. You had to wipe with something, man.
Guy actually looks great in shorts. He's like a UPS guy. He's in great shape and he has awesome calves.
Nice.
Yeah, down with brown,
Now-
right?
Hey,
But not anymore because
no, you got to do what
Just
you're into,
boots.
man.
Let's see what you did there.
they look okay, right?
Oh, it looks good.
They look magnificent, guy.
I know my legs are moist, but that's just because I'm warm. A lot of running, a lot of moving. You know.
You're very hot, guy. You got this.
Thanks. See, I thought this
The
maybe looked
next
okay.
lieutenant is known only as Plums. Again, you don't know why.
I mean, there are so many options, and I'm sure
Plums.
you plumbed the depths.
It is the
And
amazing
his only,
name.
and of course, his only female lieutenant, McGee. Again, don't know why.
Okay, all right.
I can't even begin, Pierce. And I don't understand, but you set yourself up in this nice comic book thing, and I love it.
It's pretty great, isn't it?
So the four
Coolest
lieutenants,
person I've
about 40 dreadnoughts, and of course, the evil Lord Dread himself.
Once again, I see you have fallen into my trap, King Pierce. I knew you would come for the. Wait, why the hell are you here?
That laugh is awful.
Oh,
Look, yours doesn't sound so great either, pal.
Hey,
I came to give you these 3 traitorous dreadnoughts.
The same 3 traitorous dreadnoughts that kicked the crap out of my guys earlier when.
Yeah, they're traitorous dreadnoughts. How dare you send these traitorous dreadnoughts into my house, Lord Dread?
Wait, I did?
Clearly you did.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, seize him.
yeah, get
Okay.
him. We're dreadnoughts.
Then seize him.
You
Oh,
got
yeah,
me.
got him.
Trapped.
Wait a minute.
My lord!
I made that?
Yeah. You did good work.
Yes.
You're the best.
My lord, we have found a way to end him for good and all time, and to
That's-
remove him from this
Oh,
dimension
damn it.
forever.
We did that.
The thing is, I think you're lying, but I really, really want to believe you.
Oh, we
Trust
totally
me.
did it.
Look,
He did this.
you seem cool. Are we cool?
Oh, we're totally cool.
We're
I will
totally
even
cool.
pinky promise you.
Wait a minute. The coveted pinky promise.
The coveted pinky promise. The left-handed pinky promise.
Left, it's left. It's left. Wait, what? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
You pinky promise what now?
Pinky promise that the method that we are telling you of removing him from this dimension forever.
Yeah.
But I need your sword.
Oh,
Gotta
okay,
have
no,
it.
you can just fuck right off. I can't believe you even tried that.
Yes,
I
I
almost
will
bought it,
work.
King.
I
Pierce, I
pinky
almost bought it.
promise.
Your ruse will not fool me again.
Bruce,
Kill them!
it was just a delaying tactic. I just needed the weather to change.
Oh,
What the?
no.
Oh, shit.
Is he going to do the lightning thing again? He's going to do the lightning
He's a
thing.
storm caller,
Yeah,
so
he's gonna do it. I gotta see it. Come on.
Seize them. I'm going inside. Don't come back in until they're dead.
Or, captured, and I can monologue at them for a while longer. I really need to
I'm always
work on
relaxed.
my modus operandi. Also, I should study Latin so I know what that means. And with that, he goes back inside.
He's the worst.
Yeah, that laugh.
Yeah.
Everything
From inside the door, you're...
Is he
Worst
doing
thing
that by
about this
himself?
Yeah, he's probably in there laughing to himself.
Well, at least his
Do you
self-esteem
not
is
do
top
that?
notch.
Yeah.
Right. So, there you go. 40 dreadnoughts, which is only 10 knots, in case anyone was wondering.
Okay, good. Somebody was wondering.
You got this, right?
Oh yeah.
4
Oh, yeah.
lieutenants, including the dreaded Plums.
I don't want to deal with this guy, Plum.
I wonder if Plums has the stones to take us on.
And they're all trying to kill you now. So, let's do some initiative, shall we? You're finally gonna die!
You keep saying this thing.
It's gonna happen.
Bum, bum, bow.
Oh, I beat all of you.
I need another card.
I also need another card.
I hate it that you need other cards. Why do you need other cards?
Because you built in the mechanic. Maybe you have a 9, James.
That's an ace.
That's better.
But it'll never go to where I want it to go.
You can't get the ace in the hole?
Can do. Wait, what?
What?
Hold on.
Hmm?
And the other one goes to
Is-
vector
is-
range.
Goes to vector.
And it's a 3.
So I get another one.
Yeah, I know. I know you do.
Come on, baby. Give me a joker.
There's a 4.
Deck.
We're going to keep climbing.
I'm just going to give you the whole deck. 7.
All
Why don't
right.
you just flip through until you find something you like, baby, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else want to do anything with the initiative order?
This might be the best I get.
Very well.
I don't know. John Rital?
We are going to do a round of full combat,
Okay.
followed by a rule of cool.
Nice.
Really?
But bad guys get to go first.
Okay.
I get to go.
Son of a
That's right.
Pierce.
I need to get to the top of the tower since I'm still flying so that I can do what I plan to do. So I'm just going to fly to the top of the tower.
Only takes you one move action to get there. It's not that tall
Cool.
of a tower. Most
I
of the
need-
height comes from flying.
I need to
Yeah.
bend the dread spike on the top of the tower and point it towards the courtyard.
Okay. That's going to require a strength or athletics roll.
I'll take athletics on that one. So I need a D8 and a D6 for that.
Yeah. Actually, if you're wielding the sword, your strength is treated as too high.
Ah, that's right. I forgot. I'm going to be a D12 and a D6. Thank you.
All right.
So you did okay.
So yeah, so you see him up there at the top of the tower, and he grabs a hold of the spike, and then grabs a hold of the base, and just starts bending it right down towards the courtyard. He really has to leverage it. But eventually, he gets there, and it's bent at just the most perfect angle for whatever it is that he is going to do. Which brings it to my turn. Chopsticks is going to attempt to pick you up.
I am pretty pick-upable.
Mhm.
A pretty pick-upable size.
Long stick arms, he's going to do some stabby at you. He has a D8 fighting though, so watch out!
Ooh.
Critical fail! So this is, what, his first time
This is like a guy who owns a pizza parlor in Indiana eating Chinese food for the first time. It's not good.
Poor guy.
Wait.
He can't quite get his finger in the middle there to do the thing with. He forgot
Grab
to-
him like an X.
He's going to try again next round, but he's going to tie a rubber band around the back of himself to see if that helps keep him together. That did not go well for Chopsticks.
Poor Chopsticks. It happens to everybody, buddy.
Poor Chopsticks.
Poor Chopsticks.
You got it tough, bud.
Mm.
You really did.
That and Plums is coming after you.
Plums!
I can't wait
All
to
right.
see what Plums does.
Yeah.
Ask him if it's just a fancy name for scrotum as your attack.
Ooh.
Plums is going to make a shooting roll, also a D8.
Like a
With that, it's a crappy roll and not nearly enough to hit vector range, but I'm going to use one of my bennies and re-roll it.
Oh! From the store, Doyle.
Is that enough to hit you?
I don't think so.
I'll use another.
Doyle again.
Wow. We're looking at parry? Or what are we looking at?
He's
Oh,
using shooting.
He's
you know,
using shooting, so yeah,
Parry.
That- I know that's enough to hit you.
Yeah. It's
Six will get you.
Yep. Even with the -2.
Yep, -2 to hit means he needs a 6.
Yep.
Yep.
So
Sorry.
he hits me.
Sorry, bud. You got
That's
hit.
fine.
He looks at you, opens his mouth, and what looks like 3 plums fire out at you in quick succession.
Hashtag Benny because Lumiere isn't here to do it. He is
Oh, that's
Benny's
fair.
for critical failures. Please remember to specify if you are using them out of the store. Pretty please cherry on top.
Can do.
Will do.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're the best.
Thank you.
All right, so he's spitting some plums at me.
Yep. And he only hit you with 1,
Okay.
but that's fine. That's enough. It's still
Yeah.
2d6 damage.
Yeah, it's a lot of plums.
Yeah. The plums hurt.
Yeah, they got stones.
And they've probably splattered you with staining juice, which is
The
there
pits.
it
Does
is.
8 beat your toughness?
No, it does not.
Okay, you are splattered with a smelly plum juice.
Now you've got purple
So it's
stains
not
all
an
Although you
over.
haven't
innuendo,
taken
man.
any
He
damage.
actually shoots plums.
He actually seems to shoot plums
So that was more innuendo.
out of his mouth. Who was the
I-
second guy I said? Do you remember? It was chopsticks.
Chopsticks,
Raindrop,
and
Raindrops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps falling on your head.
Yeah.
He's going after you, guy.
Oh, okay.
Not a fan of yours, apparently.
All right.
He says, "Take this," because he's a henchman and he's not very
Right.
smart. He's also going to make a shooting roll at a D10.
Okay.
Making it rain.
Yep, making it rain, and that's
Oh.
exactly what he does.
All right.
You are covered in deadly acid rain.
Oh.
But it's like actual acid rain, so
Right.
although it is acidic, it's not like acid.
It's sunburn.
Mild
Sunburn.
You're gonna take D8 damage from that.
Okay.
So it can hurt you real bad, but it's still just water, so it doesn't. You are now wet.
Moist.
No, he's full on wet. He got hit.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Moist
that fur
anymore.
bikini
He
is
is-
really looking
He
great
is
right now.
soaking you. Next up,
Looks like a
a good
drowned
look.
beaver.
It's a good look.
Just like a drowned bee.
Is the fur still covering my thunder?
next up,
Nothing can hold that back.
McGee.
No.
McGee seems to be Lord Dread's main muscle. She is a broad-shouldered, large bicep beast of a woman.
So she looks like me.
Pretty much.
Yes. Yes, she looks like you. And she's gonna just take a running tackle at you, like just trying to bowl you over like a football player with her broad shoulders. And McGeeness.
Total McGeeness?
Total
All right,
McGeeness.
Bring in all the McGeeness.
Mhm.
All right.
Mm.
So she makes a fighting roll, D10.
To me or coming towards her?
Oh
To
no,
me?
she's going towards
oh,
you
she's
also.
going towards me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
You look like the weakest one.
acid, all right. And kind of animal.
And in her opinion,
Okay.
you're the cutest one. So
Oh,
you're
nice.
getting killed first.
Oh, okay.
It's that fur.
These people are hardcore.
Yeah, she likes your shorts.
She thinks your shorts are sexy.
She'll stab those last.
She doesn't seem to have any weapons, just really
Oh, no.
big, meaty fists and
Running, okay.
spiked armored breasts.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Those are
Trying to-
definitely weapons.
Madonna?
She is going to attempt a fighting roll. It's a D10. That's what's your parry?
Harry is 7.
She's going to re-roll that because she thinks that sucks, and I am going to use another Doyle again, and another one because that sucks also. Bang! Now I got you. Now you are mine. Now I have hit you. Ha 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 ha. When she runs into
Really
you,
great dialogue.
she grabs you in a bear hug.
Okay.
Oh no, with her spiky boots?
And she is going to be doing a D12 plus a D6 damage to you. It's a lot of damage.
That's
This is going to
Or it can be a lot of damage. What's your toughness?
Yep, it's McGee.
okay. 6 or
6?
okay.
Which means she beat it by 6, which means that's enough to wound you.
oh
Okay.
no.
So you can use a Benny to soak that wound, or you can take that wound. It's
You
up
know,
to
I'm gonna go ahead and soak that.
All right. So
Yeah.
what does he roll for that? It's a
Vigor in his wild.
Yep,
die.
a vigor plus a wild dice. Your vigor is what, an 8 or a 10?
It is a 8.
It's an 8 plus a D6.
Pick which one's best.
The 6
Soaks one wound.
soaks a wound, which means you are just fine.
Relative. Okay.
Yeah,
Is
you're-
she still holding me and
Oh, yes.
crushing me? Okay.
Yeah, she is. She
Little
is,
help.
She's
Little
giving
help.
you a very sexy but spiky hug.
This is too sexy for me. It's hurting. Please help.
And
I'm
that.
too sexy for
Oh,
my shorts.
and now my nuts all get to go.
Oh yeah.
Oh
the
my
knots.
god!
All the knots.
Flex and knots.
yeah, I know. There's 4 of you. There are 10 knots. Each one rolls 4 dice 6. So 2 knots,
flex and
2
knots.
knots, 2 knots, 4 knots.
And they're all just like throwing things at the tower ineffectually.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, they are stupid. They're throwing their handheld non-throwing weapons as far up the tower as they can get, and they can't quite get to the halfway mark of where that tower is, but they're going to throw. So everybody misses him this round, but that still leads, you
Almost.
guys,
You're
you
close.
guys getting whacked. So can I get
Keep trying.
8 dice 6 for Hedgehog? And what's your parry?
My parry's a 5. 3.
3 of them hit you.
No.
Yeah, that's 2 dice 6 damage each.
Oh no.
They can really mess you
They
up.
could. I'm just so little and cute.
So the first one is a oh boy. Yikes, that's 15 damage.
Yes, they're good. My toughness is only 9.
Uh-oh.
That's enough for a wound.
Yeah, that's enough for a wound.
I probably want to soak that.
I bet you do. Let's get a vigor and D6.
My vigor is a 6, so
So
it's
2d6.
Hey.
Soaked. You're good.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
You are in
I can
good
soak
good
3
shape.
wounds.
So that's the first one.
That's the first one of the 3.
Oh no.
Ah.
So let's get another 2d6.
Oh.
That's 10. That's also enough for a wound, I think, isn't it? What's your
9.
9? Oh, it's enough for a shaken.
Okay. All right. I guess I can let that one lie. All right.
All right,
then
and the
last-
third one, 2 dice 6. Not enough to hurt you.
Not even a little bit.
So you are shaken currently.
Okay.
Now we've got we got a couple of those knots attacking you as well.
Yeah.
So let's get 8 dice 6.
This is melee or
This is melee,
Okay.
yeah.
Ooh.
So your parry score counts, but at least 3 of those hit you.
Yeah.
3 of what's your parry score?
5.
9, 7,
Yeah.
and 11.
Yep.
And
9, 7,
5.
and 11. They hit you with that.
4 of them hit.
4 of them hit, and
Yeah.
2 of them with a raise.
Yeah.
Gross.
Sorry.
You know, it is what it is.
So let's do 2 dice 6, 2 dice 6, 3 dice 6. First 2 dice 6, sorry.
Nope.
5, and then 2 dice 6 again.
Ooh.
Nope.
What's that
Nope.
toughness?
12.
12, that doesn't do anything. Then 3 dice 6.
1 more. Yeah. 13.
Yep.
That gets a shaking.
That one's a shaking.
And another 3 dice 6.
Brr.
Oh.
18.
What?
Oh!
Whoa, buddy.
Ouch.
So I was
36
nice to know you.
damage.
36 damage.
So,
You're going to want to soak that.
I am gonna miss you.
you know,
You were so cool,
Victor
man.
was really cool.
Oh,
Yeah, so I am gonna try to.
There
soak
goes
that.
my competition.
You
Yeah,
did this
holy
on purpose.
smokes. So yeah, I'm gonna try to soak that.
I don't blame you.
I've got a D8 for a vigor.
That's beautiful, man.
D6 then.
Oh.
Use
And
a
I can,
penny.
yeah,
Got
okay.
some bennies.
So
Use a
it was
penny.
1 personal 1 to soak, 1 personal 1 to re-roll that.
Ugh,
You're
time
in.
to dip
Store
into the
one to
store.
reroll.
Taking one from the store.
Oof.
Another
Store to re-roll.
oh.
Uh-oh.
Start burning them.
Store to re-roll.
Need these. These are great. No
There you
biggie.
go.
All right.
8 aces.
8
There you go.
aces. Yeah.
You know, it's going to get rid of 3 wounds. What was your toughness? So 24 was enough. Wound cap is 3, so 3
Yep.
and 3.
3 and 3. That'll help
Zeroes
you.
it out.
There you
Okay.
go. You are alive!
By the theory.
And of course, 8x6 against Guy Whiteman, the forklift operator.
Watch out, guy.
By McGee.
They're stronger than they look.
Oh, right. They actually won't go anywhere near McGee.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
Oh.
only 2 of them will come and try and poke you with sticks.
Okay.
So that's 2d6.
Bleo!
One of them definitely hit you with a raise and does 3d6 damage.
Oh.
12 against your toughness.
And what's your toughness?
Where's my
6.
6? Oh, right there. 6.
That's
Sorry.
enough for a wound.
It is enough for a wound. You can roll a Benny. You can spend a Benny to roll the vigor roll again,
Or you can take the wound.
or you can take the wound.
Where's mine?
You do have nerves of steel, so you're not going to be affected by a wound penalty, even if you have a wound.
Okay, I'll take the wound then.
All right.
Okay.
Oof, you're
Bleeding.
No.
strong man.
He does
Ow.
not.
Her nipples, they're very sharp. This is very painful, please.
Meanwhile, this other guy literally stabbed you in the butt just now. Like,
Ah, my chest and my butt. My butt. Oh, ow. That's
Your
bad.
chest.
That's bad.
What armor protection does a fur bikini provide?
Almost done.
Almost none.
that makes it Princess Hedgehog's.
It me. Okay. I mean, yeah, we found a pretty effective way to do this. So yeah, I'm just gonna. There are 2 knots in front of me, so
You're just gonna
fire.
like a
first.
fireball each.
Sure, let's do it. Which means I'm gonna hit another Benny to replenish my power points there.
Understand? Let's spend another store, Benny.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's gonna be D12 minus 2 or 1.
Minus
For-
2.
Minus 2.
All
Yeah,
right,
D12 minus 2. Ooh, that's not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll spend a personal Benny on that one.
Okay.
Let's re-roll.
That'll do it though. And still give you your raise, which is beautiful.
Hey.
And the
And
second
once
one,
more.
same thing.
Big money, big money, big money.
Hi-ya.
Aces.
Mhm. And another raise.
Great.
So that's 2 fireballs at 3d6 each.
That's
Mhm.
one.
Okay. The first knot takes 3d6 damage.
Oh.
And let's see, that's 6, 7. Not enough to hurt him.
I'm gonna spend a Benny to re-roll that.
Oh, can't do that with damage, I'm afraid. Not unless you have the right edge or
And I don't
Or-
think that I do.
hindrance.
No.
Yet.
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 But 10 for that second one will do something.
Yep. The second quad just explodes. They're done.
Oof.
All right.
Fried mullet.
I'm a little disappointed in myself, but I'll take it.
So am I.
Well, I don't care what you think, Pierce. You're gonna let us all die in a star.
That is true.
It's
yeah,
King
absolutely.
Pierce here.
Vector Reigns!
Whatever,
Whew. Don't skip my title.
yeah.
Vector. Your turn, bud.
I'm going to jump up and use my wings to fly to somewhere above them so they can't stab me anymore.
That is very smart.
And then I'm going to shoot the plum boy.
You're gonna take a shot at plums, huh?
Yep. Do you know how hard it is to clean white?
Yes, I do. I've been trying to clean it my whole life, and it's still there.
So dirty.
Let's get that's a D12 for shooting.
D10.
D10 for shooting. That 10 will absolutely explode.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom. Plums takes a shot with a raise, and
I have no clue what it
it'll be
does.
3d6 damage.
All right, 3d6. Do I have the drop on him by any chance?
You do not.
I didn't think so. But I had to hope.
But 9 more than beats his toughness, so he has taken a wound now.
I'm after you, plums. Reload.
And that makes it whose turn? Somebody's turn. Probably yours. John Ritter.
Can I play a John Ritter card?
Yeah,
Try to switch?
absolutely.
Or
No, you it's during
Oh,
battle,
just
so you
switch.
can just switch
Oh,
it.
okay.
You can use them
Okay.
whenever you want during battle.
all right. Okay, so she's still crushing me essentially, right?
Mhm.
Someone's poking me in the butt.
Yep.
Ah, this is unpleasant. Just don't. You gotta stop. Gotta let go. I will destroy you painfully. I'm going to see if I can actually levitate off the ground and bring her up at least a good 30 feet.
Yeah, no problem.
So I can keep
Yeah,
yelling at her.
your telekinesis is plenty strong enough for that.
Okay, then I'm taking her right. She already has me. So I'm
Psionics
taking her
rolls a d12 plus a d6. That'll do it. You fly. Well, you technically just lift her, but she's holding you, so you lift yourself as well. About 30, 40 feet in the air, no problem.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
And that's the end of the round. We only got a few minutes left, but I'm calling rule of cool. It's happening. Might as well end on a bang, right?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, let's deal some cards, people. This is going to be
What's your
super
first roll?
fun.
You love this.
Ooh, we've got some good cards, and I got crap. Look, this is good for you. That means that since it's our very first rule of cool with Owen, normally he would be the one who had to go first. I'm going to spare that for you today
Okay.
because you don't know what we're doing,
No.
and that's fine. I'm going to give you an example. We are gonna start with Princess Hedgehog,
Okay.
then Vector, and you're gonna go last today, and
Okay.
then Pierce, and then you.
All right.
So here you are. You got 40 bad guys and 4 lieutenants to deal with.
All right.
You've
So,
also got about 5 minutes left in the show.
so you're telling me to go fast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So in the epic scene that I am envisioning, the music at this point is swelling, so you know we're all gonna die.
Mhm.
And in slow motion, I like turn around and I whistle and yell, "Lady!"
Well, you probably just won.
And Lady like comes up, "Phoom, phoom," you know, and I hop on her. Yep, and I hop on her back, and we just start smashing fools. And I'm cackling, and every so often throwing off a fireball. So
Okay, so hold on.
that's a lot of actions, and I understand that.
Right, I just want to count them real quick.
Oh no.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you.
I do this to myself.
Vector Reigns!
All right, so since I'm already up, I want to jump down onto Plums, squishing his stomach like a fucking beanbag, and I want to shoot Plums out of his mouth, like forcibly eject them, and I want them to hit the rain barrel, have that twist over, and burn down Chopsticks.
Oh.
And then that stunt should make all the little Croblins afraid of me and run away in terror.
All right.
I hope.
Okay. All right.
That's your perfect world scenario. Okay, King Pierce.
Well, I've been waiting for the weather to change, and it's just right. And that lightning bolt is going to come down. I've already predicted it exactly to this moment. I'm going to use my mystical, powerful King Lee sword to rent the X on the bent spike from the top of the Dread Palace to conduct the lightning, spraying the tip so that it sprays all of them down in the courtyard.
Beautiful. You're just gonna lightning bolt
Everyone down in the courtyard, spraying them all.
with your manly lightning juice. Got it.
Right.
You're,
Chad, you can't let
the
this
bringer of the
happen.
storm is bringing the storm and raining it down upon the competition.
Why?
Oh boy.
Pierce,
And
no.
finally, Owen, you see how this works? Basically, you pick the coolest thing that you can think of that your character could do that would take care of the entire problem immediately.
Okay. All right.
Then chat votes on it. They
Oh,
decide
okay.
they decide who's they like best. Whoever wins that vote
Okay.
automatically succeeds with a raise in everything they do.
Okay.
Anybody who doesn't win that vote has to try the stupid ass thing that they just decided to say they were going to do.
With
Okay.
how many actions?
I'll tell you soon.
Oh, no.
Lots of
Okay.
negatives.
So,
Okay. So I'm going to, with her facing me, if I can, is she still having?
yeah.
Okay.
She's
All
never
right.
gonna let you go.
Then I'm going
Never
to,
gonna get 'em up.
I'm going to
She's
look her in the
stuck on you.
eyes and just say, your breasts annoy me. I'm going to flip her around
Oh no.
Bring her down, and pointy boobs first. Gonna just start mowing. Mowing her. Nipples first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, pointy
That is,
nips first, just plowing.
The
through.
old areolic battering ram trick.
That's right.
Sure.
That's right.
Learned that one from Madonna, did you?
Basically.
Don't worry, this is for the breast.
No.
I see what you did there. It was
See, my man here.
it was really bad.
No.
That was good.
This is for the breast. Awful. Okay, votes are up. Let's get everybody going in chat. Who do you think is going to win this one? Just between you and me.
I don't know that
Dinosaur.
last one.
Dinosaur wins.
I'm
right?
pretty sure dinosaur wins.
The
That's my
dinosaur.
thought.
It's my
I mean,
vote, too.
motorboating is pretty.
Motorboating
is pretty good, too.
Yeah.
We're suckers for dinosaurs or you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
anything involving like critters that they think are cuddly, which are actually horribly carnivorous and vicious beasts.
Remember that time that you killed all the dinosaurs?
Yeah, because they froze everything with an ice age in a tropical jungle paradise.
How could you do
Like all of them?
that?
Just
The
pretty much.
really
all the
annoying
dinosaurs?
thing is, as I was leaving my house this morning, I saw my dinosaur mask that has like rhinestone makeup and long, luscious eyelashes, and I was like, man, I should bring that. And then I didn't. But chat, I'll
Next
post
time.
it to my Instagram or something.
Somebody did mention, a hack attack could make Lady fit on the ship.
That is true.
Oh,
Somebody mentioned that in chat.
what?
Somebody's
So,
I
smart,
can
probably.
keep?
so
I
they,
can has lady?
All right, I need to get this vote going here in the next few seconds, so I can at least watch you all fail.
it's so stuck in my
I
head.
know, that's terrible.
I went ahead, did some mitigation at a time, set myself up for
You
success
did?
either way.
You did. I like it. I just hate the plums guy. He made my outfit.
I learned to cheat on Rule of
Gross.
Cool from Chris Odie.
That's good.
He is the master of it.
Of what? The rule of cool?
Cheating on the Rule of Cool.
Oh yeah, no, he's super good at it.
Okay.
All right, let's get that vote closed up so we can do it.
Close the book.
Close it.
Please.
I beg you.
Please.
I'm gonna
Anyone
fire
at all.
this. I always
Fine,
forget how loud
don't
it is,
vote.
so
See how it is.
It's not that loud.
Have we ever explained how you vote?
I mean, it's a Twitch thing. You just,
Exclamation point, vote,
Yeah.
space, and the number that you were choosing from the poll
Oh.
that they
Yeah.
posted in
Okay,
chat.
so in order to vote, it's exclamation point, vote, and then one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you meant is 3.
I'm sure I didn't. I'm sure I didn't. You
I
wanna
think
choose the
whatever
number
you
one.
guys want.
You want
That's-
to choose the number
You're
one.
They all want to see me
chat.
blast until I'm spent.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
I had just drunk water.
Nope.
So much no.
Jamal, tonight.
I mean, I like motorboating, but I also like dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. Green Paradox.
Motorboating dinosaurs.
All right. Oh, look at that. We got one more vote.
Yeah.
Poll closing in 5, 4,
3,
3, 2,
What
We're
comes next? I'm so excited.
1.
1.
Close.
Everybody
Close.
do the dinosaur.
Yup.
I get a dinosaur.
All right.
So
Let's get our failures out of the way first, shall we?
Yay.
Vector.
Cool. So I jumped down on him,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And you start to stomp on his stomach, I believe.
yeah.
So
trying to
plums
stomp.
shoot his friends.
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be an athletics roll.
Okay.
And assuming that succeeds with a raise, 2
Okay.
shooting rolls.
Okay. So athletics is a D6.
That's 3 actions.
And there's 3 actions, so it's a -6.
Cool.
Oh boy.
You fail.
I failed the athletics roll.
You failed the
So-
athletics roll. You land knees first, right next to him.
Oh!
You'll pay for this,
It really sucks.
So you landed knee first in front of Plums?
Yeah, I'm not stoked on this. He's gonna shoot things in my face.
Guy, you say something mean about the woman's breasts, and then I need a psionics roll.
All right.
Which is a D12. It's a D6.
Oh, there you go.
Nipples are too pointy.
Eat pointy nipples, monster.
Amazingly, you actually succeeded at that psionics roll. You couldn't get her to let go of you, though.
Oh no!
So she
Okay.
is now flying around the battlefield like a wrecking ball.
But first?
But first,
Oh.
but also still holding Guy.
Oh no!
She got dumped
Okay.
like a truck. What?
It's backfired. Oh, it's backfired.
Oh, it's a lot of backfire.
I was just waiting for lightning to strike and sending it down below.
Lightning
All right.
strike.
I mean, you knew that was going to happen.
I did know that was going to happen.
So I will let you make one. Do you have knowledge or battle or anything like that?
Yeah, I do, actually.
I need a battle roll. What is that?
Give me a D10. And a D6, of course.
That is good enough. You will be able to take out, I'm going to say, half of the knots.
And, you know, of course, Vector Rain's down there on his knees.
And, of course, Vector Rain's down there on his knees.
Oh no!
Why are you electric
Why are
enough,
you
baby?
aiming for Vector?
The damage that the
Monster.
lightning will do is going to be enough to kill them outright, but Vector's going to still take 2d6 damage. What a dick. Not enough to hurt you, though. You should be
You
good to
still
go,
got
my
sprayed
dude.
down on
You
your
still
knees.
got sprayed.
It happens.
Meanwhile, like, you just like
Accident
run up to the
way.
edge and like whistle, and up comes Lady, and all of a sudden you backflipped onto her back, and she's doing barrel rolls, knocking dudes off of the obelisk. Just they're going everywhere. They're just flying. It's like Sauron fighting elves. It's bad news. Just whipping them from side to side. You're blasting fire out of your hands. People are exploding. The lieutenants straight up just run, except for poor McGee, who's still flying around the battlefield, just like 50 miles an hour, occasionally running into groups of dudes. It's very, very bad. But when you are standing at the end of this little excursion, it is only you that are standing.
Whew.
McGee knocked herself stupid and eventually stopped moving.
Get me off of the booby woman, please. Get me out of here.
You peel yourself away. You've got some very weirdly placed spike marks around your nipples. But there it is.
Some people are into that.
Perfectly in front of you. Pierce like heroically swings down from the top of the tower. It's stupid. He lands right in front of the front door. And he's like standing perfectly in front of the door. And you guys are just at the step and like right below him. And he turns around and just gives
And
you...
I'm scratching Lady's head.
He just gives you like the cheesiest grin you've ever seen. And then his chest explodes in two places and half of his face is now missing.
Oh my God!
And there's a dead body on the ground in front of you. End of episode. Thanks for joining us on The Reliables. Join us next week for the part 3 of 3.
What?
On a very special episode of The Reliables, dealing with the death of a friend. See you next time. Bye.
But is
Goodbye.
Brad?